Welcome back to Sushimi's House. I'm your loving host, Master Sushimi. We got Bubbie on the mic.
Hi.
And we're back with some more Horizon Forbidden West. And Bubbie's got a bit of a story for y'all.
I do. So when I was in high school, okay, I'll start. It's a funny but like legit thing. So I mentioned briefly in last episode that I had always been interested in being a veterinarian. Well, okay, I think all my life I always wanted to do science-oriented classes or careers. You know, I was like, I want to be a pediatrician. I want to be like a dentist. I want to be like whatever, you know, always like something science-based, a doctor, you know. So vet is the one that kind of stuck with me for a while. Until the summer before my 9th grade year when our dog Coco died. He had to be put down because he'd had cancer for years. I did not know that. And when he got put down, I had this moment of like, I can't possibly be the person that does that to somebody. Like yes, it's a relief. You're you know, helping a person and their pet like stop the pain and feel some sort of relief. However, I can't be the one that, you know, metaphorically pulls the trigger. So I was like, well, fuck that. And then I kind of put, oh, hi.
Hi. So did you blow up any machines to get the parts? Or
Oh.
bandits?
You really like explosions, huh?
Here we go.
With the boomsticks?
Oh, you betcha.
Sorry, I was like mesmerized by the way she looked at us for a while. Like,
Can I
oh,
have
like,
one?
hi,
No.
are you? So I gave up on the vet thing, and then I kind of was like,
Ba-boom!
I do still want to do science, like, or medicine. I guess I'll do human medicine, you know, whatever that looks like. But then I kind of, you know, now I'm a 9th grader, and now I actually understand the world a little bit more. Ooh. And I'm like, man, being a doctor takes a real fucking long time, huh? So I started off high school in these classes. It's like Project Lead the Way, and they were the like bioscience classes or something. And so there were 4 of them. And you took one in each year of high school. I want to say most, if not all of them, lasted the entire year. Like, it wasn't just like a one semester thing. But yeah, like, so the overarching program is called Project Lead the Way, but then each subset of classes existed, and I was in the like the science, biology, whatever ones. So this teacher, I'm debating if I should say her like first name or make up a first name.
You probably just say her last name.
You think? All right, I'll say it. I mean, yeah, I feel like her last name's common enough. I'll call her Han. She, in my like first semester of being in that class with her, again, incredible class. She was such a cool teacher. She'd always start class with a couple of facts about the world at large, like science facts, science news, stuff like that. Like, that's how she started class, and it was so cool. Sometimes we have little debates or conversations about them. And that was the point. She wanted to kind of like, you know, pick at our brains and see what we were all thinking.
It also sounds like she wanted y'all to be well-rounded.
Yes, she really did. She liked keeping conversations open. We actually, one of our classes was a debate on cochlear implants.
Interesting.
Because, and
I'll come over there and show you how that game ends. Anyway.
I look like a big old toddler.
I'm just worried about those refugees out from Sunfall.
Yeah, we had a debate about cochlear implants, and mind you, this is coming from somebody who, like, I have, what's the terminology?
They're camped out.
I am an able person in that I can hear. I don't have any problem with hearing. But back then, we're talking like 2011, 2012, maybe 2013. Apparently there was sort of like a stigma in the deaf community of those who get cochlear implants.
I remember hearing about that.
Because it was like, oh, like, you just don't you're just trying to like not
You're,
be
like,
deaf.
Yeah, you're like turning your back on
So
the deaf
like,
community.
so there was this kind of thing with like, you know, you're ostracized by the like people who are perfectly capable of hearing because you were born deaf. But you're ostracized by the deaf community because you are able to hear. So, like, why would you even bother learning? Who's this pathetic man?
I don't know. She fucking hates him, though.
She really does. What has she done? What has he done?
We
Excuse
already
me.
read this.
Oh, yeah. So,
But how could Briss two words?
so anyway, her class, like, we had that debate. We had a debate about abortion, which is like, woof, but she kept it very civil. She wanted us to keep it very civil. She was a Christian woman, not in like an obnoxious way. So she was like, for me at the time, very open-minded about it. You know, we had to like write a paper about like, you know, when do you, the student, think life begins? Not like a research paper, just like, what do you think?
Like an opinion piece.
Opinion piece. She's like, and you can make it as factually based as you want or not. And like I did, like I remember it being like, well, I guess you could argue life begins at like X month of life within the womb because that's when you develop your hearing and whatever, and like that's part of living, you know, or parts of living, I should say. Whatever. Anyway, she was super cool, super smart lady, super encouraging. And I thought you were looking at me like I was doing something.
No.
And I remember one day I was in class. Part of this class too. Every week she would assign us a career, and we had to research this career. And yeah, we had to research this career, and then we had to turn in like a little assignment on it, like, but it was set up to be like a resume.
Much appreciated.
So we were learning to write resumes and learning about careers. So it was really interesting. So that was like the template. So every week I would just take the one from the week before and just change the career and like, oh, they make this salary and this is the education and training they're required to do and these are the type of tasks they do. So much like a resume, like, you know, like, oh, like this is what I've been earning. Oh, you don't put salary on your resume, but you know what I mean? So like that kind of thing. So it was really cool. But so one week I was like sitting at my desk, like working on this assignment. And she totally out of nowhere just like walks up to my desk and puts a little sticky note on my desk. Like a yellow sticky note. I remember the color of the sticky note. Like a little folded up sticky note on my desk. And I like look at her and she was like, I think you would make a great one. I'm like, what?
Aww.
And I opened it and I looked at it. This is where the story has been botched. I botched this story for PA school, so I'm telling the real version here. The sticky note said nurse practitioner. And so sometimes with the assignment I mentioned where you could like research about a career, some weeks we could pick. We could pick whatever we wanted to research. And also it was like a broad range of careers we looked at, you know what I mean? Like it wasn't just like pediatrician, orthopedist, gynecologist. Like no, it was like coroner, you know? Like biology teacher, like, oh, what was another one that we did? Like I'm trying to think of ones that like EMT. Like she tried to give you like a range of things, and again we sometimes could pick. And so I did some research and found, like, I was doing some research on nurse practitioner, and I found out you had to be a nurse to be a nurse practitioner. And I don't know why I didn't like that. Full disclosure, I've never wanted to be a nurse. I've never had interest in nursing. Nothing against nurses. I literally fucking date one. I don't know. It never caught my attention. And of course, when I worked as a nurse aide, I saw how fucking hard it was to be a nurse. So it was like intimidating as hell. Even before I was a nurse aide, I watched Jonathan go through it, and it was like hard. It was scary to like see what he had to study to become a nurse. So I was like, I don't know about that. But in my research for nurse practitioner, I found PA, physician assistant / associate, because the name is in, or the title is in the works of being switched at this time, I think. So I asked if I could do my assignment on that, and she was like, oh, absolutely. And, you know, the rest is history. I did my research on that career, and I was like, oh, I love this. It's like doctor, but faster. And she was like, yeah, I think that'd be an amazing. And she was like, oh yeah, no, I think that would be a great option for you as well. I do think you'd do great in that. And so I did, when I posted the fact that I had graduated and everything on Facebook, her and I are Facebook friends, and she commented saying how proud she was and all this stuff. And I of course told her, like, you have to understand it's truly thanks to you. Because I struggled with like relearning English and going through classes and going through school, I spent a long time wondering if I would even graduate high school. So like I had big dreams, but I was like, am I even gonna ever fucking get there? And I mean, here I am, like, holy shit, but like, I didn't know, you know, hindsight, you know, or whatever. So that is the story of how Bubbie discovered the PA career. And then since high school, it's all I ever wanted to do. Never wavered, never thought about something else. I just that was like my thing. And like nobody else knew about it. It wasn't a thing in our school. So, you know.
Except for your one shitty boyfriend.
Oh, Jesus. Who claimed I stole his idea when in fact I had decided to be a PA before he was. Whatever. He is one, but whatever. So.
Yeah, well, you know, they'll let in anybody as long as they can make the grades. You don't
right?
have to be, like,
I mean,
cool.
This is the same boyfriend who was super mad and jealous that I was a junior marshal when he wasn't one. Like, not proud, mad.
Yeah, like, he was a friend of mine before he was your boyfriend.
Uh-huh.
Which, by the way, y'all, I don't think I have to say, don't do that to people.
Don't do that. I mean, in retrospect, like, you know, if I could go
Don't date
back.
your friend's younger sisters.
Yeah,
What doesn't matter with you?
Yeah.
We're siblings and all. But anyway.
Hello? Where'd you go?
Sorry, it seemed like something was alerted to my presence.
Oh, I thought you were alerted to the dude going on about the shadow Karja.
I did hear that, but...
Might as well call it
Those people are under attack.
Oh, interesting.
You up there? Aren't you gonna help?
Not my job. I'm just here to keep an eye on things for change rate.
Oh? Interesting. What does that mean, sir?
Yeah, good luck firing your...
Good luck.
Well, fire.
Oh,
What
fuck.
the- Hey! That's
Hello?
illegal! You don't have horns! How did you do that?
Oh, fuck.
That was genuine.
Use your focus.
Eat my ass.
Eat
Anyway,
eat my entire ass.
I've always tested really well.
Yeah.
Like, I don't find tests very hard. I absorb just content, whether it be educational or otherwise, very rapidly, very passively.
Or videos of people making knives.
Yeah, like, it doesn't have to be helpful to the world. It just has to be a thing that exists in the world.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Oh no. Not like this. There you go. Knock out that boombox.
Yeah. And like I said, we were friends from like middle school.
Whoop.
Before you two really knew each other. And he always hated that about me, that I didn't have to try hard and I would get better grades than him on tests.
Yeah.
I wasn't trying to be on the wall, but thank you.
Yeah, thank you for that. Very much a Sneasler move. Like, Sneasler would be like, you want to be in that tree, right? I'm like, no, I didn't. Oh. Well, we're gonna be on that tree anyway. Okay, Sneasler. Oh, no ammo. Yes, make 20 arrows very fast right now. Ah! Get fucked.
I want these things. So I have them now.
I know you guys are dying. I
Ow.
know I'm dying, but I want these things. Oh, come on. Don't say that.
Did you say there were more machines on
Yes.
the way? I don't like that. I don't
Something
like that
just
one
sparked
bit.
behind you? Oh,
Go, Lakasha. I'll help the Nora.
Oh, you gotta be fucking me.
Do you have a potion? Just curious.
Not well... Yes, I have a small health potion. Oh, you have to, like, stop and drink that thirst quencher, huh?
I mean, listen, you can't run and drink. That's just not a thing. Ooh,
Ow,
God, got
fucker.
bodied. Absolutely bodied, kid.
I got body outie.
Yaddy, 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 yaddy.
Alright,
All
fucker.
right. Jesus.
Wait, I want your resource container. Give it up.
No.
I think I got it.
You got it? Oh.
No, sorry, that was a power cell, not the
That's the last
container.
of them. Better check all the refugees.
Ooh,
Better check on these materials before they disappear.
better get my goodies. But yeah, he was always like
Some extra on hand.
sulky. Like he wasn't aggressive about it, but he was always like mopey whenever grades would come out or like an assignment or something, and I would, you know, without a lot of effort, do better.
Yeah.
But then like my grades overall weren't like anything to write home about because I really struggled to do homework or like do anything that had to be done at home.
Right.
I even like excelled in group projects because, hey, turns out when there's like external pressure to succeed, you know, because you don't want to disappoint a group, you do a thing.
Right.
But you know, that's just not something he gave much thought about.
Yeah. But anywho, so that's my story about my career thing. But PAs, like actual PA history a little bit. I'm not going to get into a bunch of detail because I don't know a bunch of detail. So basically, North Carolina is the state that founded the career. North Carolina, it was founded at Duke University. Uh-oh.
Is it bad, Lokasha?
Shh, now. Everything will be fine.
Is everyone okay?
Bruised, but not buried. Our order will live to see another day.
Order.
Yeah,
Are you
this
sure
is
about that?
funky because it's like Shadow. I don't know. Shadow cards are bad. I don't remember.
The Shadow Carjo were bad in the last game. However,
more than the clothes on our backs.
we don't know their whole story.
Returns, our path will be clear. For now, we wait.
Well, you're better off waiting somewhere else. Your people need shelter. There's a town east of...
Chainscrape. Yes.
Yeah.
We know of it. Savohar says it's not
And
suitable
Salvahar
for us.
is...
Who is this
Your dad?
Sabahar?
Our sun
Yeah.
priest.
Mm.
Our order has made it this far thanks to his guiding light.
I'm starting not to like this vibe.
Savohar?
He went up to the tower to meditate 3 days ago.
Oh,
but he won't
meditate,
come down
interesting.
until the sun shows him the way to our new home. The
You know,
fallen
staring at the
storm
sun's
birds
bad
and
for you, right?
omens. And of course, it must be.
I see. And how long do you plan on waiting for him?
Until he returns.
And if he died?
He'll return. He must.
Woof.
Oh boy.
Tell me about your order.
You're Shadow Karja, aren't you?
We are the Order of Twilight.
The difference being...
When the usurper Avad killed his father, we fled with the Karja in shadow to Sunfall. Our lives there were difficult. Savohar saw our misery, lifted us up, protected us.
I forget, is Avar the Mad Sun King or like
No,
the
Avad
new
is
one?
the new one.
When their rule
So,
Gotcha.
so
led us from
this is
Shadowlands,
like the leftover
The long
baddies
night
question
ends.
mark.
and the
Yeah,
setting sun
that's-
will lead
Which is
us
why I
to
was immediately
salvation,
like,
he said.
Shadow Karja? Is
And
this?
so he named us the Order of Twilight.
Yeah, it seems
Journeyed
it feels
west
weird
in search
to
of a
help
better
these
life.
folks.
Why didn't
Yeah.
you go back to Meridian?
Avad is a patricide. We will not kneel to the light.
Okay, so this is like unnecessary suffering.
Yeah, you've kind of self-exiled.
Yeah.
to our new home.
Which is why I'm like gradually feeling less and less bad for them.
Uh-huh.
As evidenced by
There's an Oseram in
her
Chainscrape.
face kind of going, uh-huh.
He wants the Stormbird up there.
Yes. He was here just yesterday. A very unpleasant man. even by Oseram standards. He made all manner of threats. But we will not be intimidated.
That's all well and good, but he's got friends. Sooner or later, his whole gang will show up.
Yeah,
Sabahar will come through. He always does. We just need to give him more time.
Okay.
You're out of time, Lakasha. You need to consider packing up and...
We won't leave him. And we won't let others disrupt his meditation.
What the fuck you
You're not
wanna
about
do?
to tell me what to do.
You look too... You ain't got the nutrition to stop me from climbing this
Priest,
rock.
Sabahar, you said he's been up there 3 days?
His meditation can't be rushed.
He's not meditating. I'm sure he found a cozy ass hut or
jerking it.
something. Yeah.
For days on end?
Well, it doesn't usually take this long. But he will guide us.
He either
through.
died or he
Always
found a way to
has.
get real cozy somehow and it's just like living up the good life while these people are suffering.
But shelter looks
Right.
like a more pressing concern.
Oh.
Look at yourselves. Those machines nearly wiped you out. And Oseram thugs are watching you, just waiting to strike.
Jesus.
You're here. You need to grab Savohar and get out.
She's like, all right, listen.
Okay,
I'm gonna keep it real with you,
listen
Chief.
to me for real.
Our situation. This is the worst. we've
Like, you don't
endured.
understand.
It's
This is
usually
my
not this
one
bad.
change of underwear.
But without Sabahar to guide us, I don't.
Let me up there. And I'll convince him it's time to move on.
But his meditation. If he hasn't received his vision, he won't follow.
At least let me check on him. If he's been
Right,
up
let me
there
make
for
sure he's
days-
still alive and you guys aren't just waiting on a corpse to come
Yes,
back.
That is sensible, I suppose.
Right, like,
Please.
dude could be a full mummy up there and you wouldn't know.
The
Like, this
Just
isn't
man
somebody
jerky.
who's insane. This is somebody who has
Sabahar's
beliefs
strong,
and
but could not have
she's
been
just
an easy
like
climb.
trying to stand by them or whatever.
It rarely is.
Right.
Let the Nora pass.
Thank you.
I mean, y'all were gonna let the Nora pass. Make no mistake.
I'm buffer than all of you combined
I'm
because you've
also
been through it,
going to
so
rob you.
I'm gonna
Make no mistake, y'all have been robbed.
It's good to have extra.
It's not the Oseram robbing you, it's me, the Nora, the savior. It's mommy robbing you.
It's mommy time.
It's mommy time. Oh man. Excuse me. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and
Interesting.
spread the curtains wide open. We're past time, but I also don't know if we have enough time to squeeze in another one.
You don't think so?
I mean, what time is it? It is 8:50.
Oh, we probably should call it actually then.
Yeah.
So let me make my way back to the campfire.
Oh. Thought you were about to break an ankle. I got scared.
Thought so too.
Not even gonna front. Will not lie to you. Was afraid.
That's fair.
Not afraid now, though. Had a
I'm
burp.
not afraid anymore.
Had a burp. Feel good. Like that's good.
All right. Anyway, thank you so much for joining us at Tsushimi's house. As always, I've been your loving host, Master Tsushimi. If you like what you saw, including me walking on these people's livelihoods, make sure you like these videos as you go
I'm walking
along.
on your tent. Whoa.
There it is. Of course, subscribe to the channel so you get these videos in your sub box, and don't forget to ding that bell so you get a notification when they drop in your sub box. Beyond that, there's my Twitter, @MasterSushimi, where I like to tweet fun stuff about video games, the occasional meme here and there, most importantly, pup updates about my pup, Mr. President, aka Theodore Roosevelt, aka Teddy, who we talked about earlier. Second most importantly, though, I tweet when and what I'll be streaming over at twitch.tv/MasterSushimi. As of the time of this recording, we are still finishing up Pokemon Legends Arceus. Oh god.
Oh no. The big yawn. The Bigachu.
I done got goofed. However, it is possible that by the time this actually goes up, we will have moved on from Pokemon Legends Arceus. Very likely into
Elden Ring.
Elden Ring. Yes, I was going to start No More Heroes 2, as I previously promised, but I just got really excited about Elden Ring, y'all. I'm gonna eat a medicine, because I'm hurt,
True.
and also gather more of them. So yeah, go check that out. If you already have checked out all those things, or even some of them, first and foremost, thank you so much. It means the world to me. But also, make sure you share it with friends, share it with family, share it with foes. Really anybody who you think would be into it, because we want to grow as a community. We want to be loud and proud here at Tsushimi's house. And the best way to do that is going to be through your word of mouth. So with that being said, thank you so much once again for joining me. See you in the next video, set of videos, or stream as is appropriate. And in the meantime, I hope you take good care of yourselves. Bye.
Bye-bye.
You gotta know you're in for something special. You gotta feel it in your bones. Oh, you're gonna find what you need all in time. If you're looking for it, na 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 na. If you're looking for it, na